Video, I'm going to demonstrate how recycling machine system works on different PCs. We have 3 PCs in here, and I'm going to run the server on this PC and 2 recycling machine clients on other 2 PCs. Let's start the server first. I'm going to run the XML-RPC version of the system first. So I start XML-RPC recycling machine server. It displaying configure server window. It displaying the server IP address 192.168.1.213, and we can specify a port number 81. Okay, we started server on this PC, and in other PCs I'm going to run recycling machine client. The XML-RPC recycling machine starts here. We get configure recycling machine window. I can enter server IP address 192.168.1.213 and port number was 81. And when I click start, it requests connection from the server. In here we can create a password for this recycling machine. The recycling machine is 192.168.1.215. Let's create a password for this recycling machine. 123. Click OK. It is connected now. Number of connected machines is 1. In here we have got the main user interface for recycling machine. Now let's start another recycling machine on this PC. Start it, and in configure recycling machine we have to enter server IP address 192.168.1.213. port number is 81. Start, and it requests connection from the server. In here the recycling machine 192.168.1.216 is asking to connect. We can create a password for that. Let's create a password ABC. Now we have connected 2 recycling machines, and they are listed in here. And we have 1 recycling machine in here, and other one is here. Now let's insert few items and print the receipt from this recycling machine. I have printed a receipt. Now the receipt details were sent to recycling machine server. The transaction detail listed on here. Let's do another transaction. The second transaction displaying on transaction history. Let's go to second recycling machine, and we'll insert few items and print the receipt. Okay, I have printed 1 receipt, and here another. I have printed 2 receipts from this recycling machine. Now in server all transactions are listed. First 2 transactions done on 215 recycling machine, and next 2 transactions are done on 216 recycling machine. Let's go to first recycling machine, and let's access into the admin CP. Have to enter username and password created for this recycling machine. It was 123, and login success. Now let's empty this recycling machine. all items cleared. Now this action details sent to recycling machine server. In engineer visit section, you can see the recycling machine was empty on this time. Now let's reset the recycling machine. All items cleared and transaction history cleared. Okay. Now in here we can see the second action taken by the engineer, machine reset, listed in here. Let's go to other recycling machine. We can access admin area by entering username, admin, and password that I have created was ABC, and login success. Now we can empty all items cleared. Now you can see how it is listed in recycling machine server. The third action, recycling machine 216, machine empty. Here's the time. Let's reset this recycling machine. Click reset button. All items cleared, transaction history cleared. Now this action is listed on this recycling machine server. Here the fourth action, machine reset on this time. Now let's see how reports work on recycling machine server. We can select the time period in here. Select August, from August 1st to August 31. Let's select recycling machine 1, the first recycling machine, and let's click view report. Here's the report for recycling machine 192.168.1.215. Time period listed in here. Here's the transaction history of the recycling machine, and here are the engineer actions. Let's close this report and let's view the report of other recycling machine. Select the recycling machine and click view report. Here are the transactions and engineer visits. Now, headquarters can view reports of all recycling machines by selecting all in here. If you click view report, now you can see report is for all recycling machines for this within this time period. Here are the transactions and here are the engineer actions. Now let's close this application. Now I'm going to demonstrate the RMI version of the system. We have to start the server first. I'm going to run my server on this PC. Let's start. Here's the configure server window. It's displaying the server IP address 192.168.1.213. Start it. I'm going to run the recycling machine client on this PC. I select RMI's recycling machine and let's start it. We get configure recycling machine window. In here we have to enter server IP address 192.168.1.213 and start, and it requests connection from the server. We have to create a password for this recycling machine and approve it. 123 is the password that I am going to create. Okay, now connected recycling machines listed in here. Now customers can interact with this recycling machine. Now let's go to the other PC, and I'm going to start RMI recycling machine on this PC. We get configure recycling machine interface. We can enter server IP address 192.168.1.213. Start. Request connection on the server. We can create a password ABC. Click OK and approve. Here the second recycling machine connected. Now we can perform transactions. I'm going to insert few items and print the receipt. One transaction done, and transaction details are sent to the server, and it's listed on transaction history. Here's the transaction details. Let's do a transaction in this recycling machine. One receipt printed. Here's the second one. Two transactions were performed. Now those transactions are listed on transaction history on recycling machine server. You can see what are the IP addresses of each recycling machine and receipt details, receipt number, bags, cans, crates, bottles, and total, and transaction time. I'm going to log in into admin CP of this recycling machine. Engineer can come and access into admin CP. Username is admin and password was 123. Login, it's success. You can see machine statistics and transactions done on this recycling machine. You can empty this recycling machine. It cleared all items inside, and action details sent to the recycling machine server, and it's listed on engineer visit section. Recycling machine 215 was empty on this time. And let's reset. All items and transactions cleared. And the second action notified to the server, machine reset on this time. Let's go to the second recycling machine and let's log into this admin area. Username is admin and password was ABC, created by the server. Okay, here we have 9 items inside, machine statistics, and 2 transactions. You can empty, all items cleared. Now it is notified by the server. Here the IP address of the recycling machine, action was machine empty on this time. Let's reset this machine. Now all items cleared and transaction history cleared, and machine reset successful. Okay, and machine reset activity listed in this server now. The fourth action taken by 216, machine reset on this time. Now let's view the report for the first recycling machine. I'm going to see the report for 192.168.1.215 recycling machine. on this month. Let's select August 1st to August 31. Recycling machine, you can select to 15, and we can view report. Report is displaying the recycling machine, IP address, time period, and transaction history between this time period and engineer actions of this recycling machine within the time period specified. Let's close it, and now I'm going to see the report for the second recycling machine, 216. Time period is same. Click view report. Here's the report for 192.168.1.216 recycling machine. Time period, the August month. Here are the transactions. We have 2 transactions on the report and 2 engineer actions. Let's close the report, and I'm going to view report of all recycling machines. Click view report. Now report for all remote recycling machines for this time period, August month. Transaction history, we have 3 transactions performed by all recycling machines connected remotely, and 4 engineer actions. Okay, that's how the recycling machine distributed version works on different PCs successfully. Thank you for watching the video.